What's going on, everyone? So today I'm going to be starting a bit of a trading series here because I had an idea over the past couple of days, or technically over last night. So I just kind of want to give this a try here. Don't know why I really haven't tried this out before, but pretty much what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using G-Trade, which is a decentralized trading platform here, which is a DEX. And if you guys don't know about DEXs, we'll probably go into that sometime later on in the video, or later on in another video. But I just want to do a really quick video. So pretty much what this trading series is going to be composed of is a series of 30-minute to an hour long videos, maybe longer, give or take, of just a few trades that I'm going to be going through. And pretty much what I'm doing here is I'm going to be taking $500 and I'll be sticking to a disciplined plan throughout the entire month of March. Today is March 1st. So throughout the entire month of March, I'll be taking a disciplined plan to take about 10% in profits, 5 to 10% in profits, depending. And with that $500, let me go ahead and pull out the calculator. This is the plan here, and I also have this notepad, but I'll pull that out here in a minute. The plan is I'm starting out with $500, and I'm going to be taking 10% profits every time, and 10%, as we all know, of $500 would be 50 bucks, right? So if we're taking about 50 bucks, all right, and then we're gonna take and be precautious for taxes, we'll subtract about 10% from that 50 bucks, depending if we make 50 bucks, give or take. So that'll be about $45. So we'll just round that down to 40 bucks. So if we're making about $40 every single trade, and we're gonna try to do that at least 12 times a day, at the least 10 times a day if we can. So 12 times a day, that'd be about $480, correct? So let's go ahead and open this on the pad here. I haven't got everything complete, as you guys can see. It's definitely gonna be more organized than this, but I just want to get this started. So we're gonna have $500, 500 plus, with the goal of 10% goal, which would equal 500, which would equal 50 bucks. So it's going to be 550, but we're going to have $500 starting, and we have a goal of plus 10% goal per trade. So that would be $50 profit per trade. And what we're going to go here with is the $50 in profit per trade. And then we're also going to go ahead and turn that $50 in profit per trade. And so we'll just do it the easy way. Within 12 trades a day, which would be the goal, trades per day goal would be 12 successful trades a day. Okay, so we have 12 successful trades a day, and that would come out to the grand total of this here, which would be $600 a day if we can actually achieve that with 12 successful trades a day. So if we could get $50 in profit 12 times one day, that's $600. Now, if we could do that 7 days a week, that would come out to $4,200. So that would be $4,200 goal in 7 days / 1 week. So that's pretty much what we're going to be looking at here. And so some days I'm obviously pretty sure some days I may be able to get in more or less trades. So we may be making up for some days. We may be taking a little bit more than 10% profits if the trade that presents itself is just a clear, easy trade that I know for sure I can take the profits on. But we're definitely going to try to stay disciplined to this 10% plan here within the 5% range, give or take. So we go about like 5% leeway, so we can go 15% maximum for most of the time, maybe 20 depending. But we're going to stick with the 10% discipline here, and we're going to stick with stop loss, like tight stop loss disciplines as well, so that we don't lose too much starting out. So let's go ahead and try to start out with our first trade here. Really hope this here makes sense. If it didn't, I'll definitely go through and try to make this a bit more understandable later on in the next video, because I'm definitely gonna do a follow-up video, because it's only the first of the month and we still got quite a few days to go before the month of March ends. But anyways, guys, so we're going to be using quite a few things. So this is crypto bubbles right here. I just wanted to show you guys the market for the day. So this is what the general market's looking like. We got Hex up 18%, and just quite a few things are going green just temporarily for right now. And we're also going to be using things like CoinGlass to kind of find out what's going on with the market as far as liquidations, funding rates, and other things like that, long versus short ratios and whatnot. And then we'll also be using TradingView as well, of course. But for right now, we're just going to go straight to GTrade, and we're going to look around here. So right now we've got our $500 in DAI, which is a stable coin, and we are going to see what kind of trades are out here, what type of opportunities we can kind of go after here. And the first opportunity that I'm kind of really looking at right now would be between playing around with ADA and Matic and Litecoin. So ADA, Matic, and Litecoin are just a few things that I'm looking at, and of course Bitcoin and Ether up there as well. But for right now, what I'm really looking at would be playing around with ADA, Matic, and LTC as far as altcoins go. But with Bitcoin, let's go ahead and see what we're looking at here with BTC really quick, so we can make our first trade here. I really like to use the Bollinger Bands, so we'll go ahead, we'll place the Bollinger Bands. Of course, we're on the 1 minute chart for right now, because when we're doing trades like this, I'm more than likely going to be using the main charts. I'm probably going to be using is the depending on how much leverage I use, I may use the 1 minute to 15 minute chart. And I will definitely be utilizing the 4 hour and 1 hour chart. 24 hour chart, not so much unless I'm taking a low leverage, longer term trade. But we may end up using that chart as well. So we'll just go ahead and we'll check out where we're going in the short term. So right now, this is what we are currently looking at. We've came up to this range here for resistance quite a few times, and it's been more of a resistance range than a support range as of recently. But back here we were kind of resting on top of it for a bit, so that is interesting. We do have the equities market opening within the next hour or next 2 hours, so that's also something to keep into account, because usually things get pretty volatile. So taking a trade right now could be pretty risky. So for those of you who don't know, with leverage trading, this would be the leverage here. You have between 2x to 150x. So let's say I'm putting in 500 DAI. The position size would actually be multiplied by whatever leverage I choose, as you guys can see down here with the position size. So if I'm going with 500 DAI, then on 25x leverage, then my position size would actually be 12,500 DAI, and there would be a 10 DAI fee. So we definitely have to take the 10 DAI fee into account as well when we're making this trade. So ultimately, which was what I probably should have showed you guys, because I would already came into this prepared with that. So ultimately, we'd be getting the 50 minus the 10 DAI fee, and then we would also minus another about 10 DAI just for taxes and gas fees and whatnot. So we come out to about $30. So we'd be making $300, I think somewhere roughly around that. So if we do 12 trades, that's $360, and if we do that 7 days a week, that's $2,520. So that's that there. We'll definitely go over this a bit more later on, and I'll try to kind of fine tune things and make things make a bit more sense. I just wanted to get the video out this morning because today is the 1st, and I didn't want to wait too much longer. So with something like this, though, we definitely would have to look at a longer term chart as well, because we kind of want to see the general direction. Because as you guys can see here, when we switch from the 1 minute, we're at the 1 minute and we're kind of on the lower end of this range here. And then we switch to the hour chart, and now we're seeing that we're actually at the top, coming towards the top of the range here. And as you guys can see, whenever we reach the top of this range, it usually comes down and actually respects the range line on the Bollinger Band, and usually comes down to about the mid-range. And if it fails the mid-range, it usually goes down, and then it'll trade here for a bit and make its way either down or back up. So with that being said, let's go ahead, and I usually like to check every hour on the chart before I make a trade, just so I can get a general view of where things are going. So right now, generally speaking, it's looking like things should be going a bit downward, more than likely, but not by much. So we could see this potentially going down to maybe a 23,500, but we with the recent sentiment, it's like a little bit harder to gauge here. So what we're going to go ahead and do as far as making a trade goes here, I'm probably going to go and I don't even know if I'm going to mess with BTC actually. I'll probably end up messing with a altcoin, because as you guys can see here, things can change pretty quickly. And usually, so right now with something like this, I would probably go short and watch the chart go down, because it's probably going to respect this line here, and things are probably going to trade downwards more than likely. Now, I don't want to say it's going to do it for sure. As you guys can see right here, it will push a little bit above, but I'm pretty sure the chart here, the candlestick, will end up going red eventually. So I'm probably going to stick around with about 15 on the leverage here, and we'll probably put a stop at about 23.9. So I think we can go with 20. We'll go with 20x leverage, and we'll have the stop at 23. We'll have the stop at 24 just to be safe, and we'll have the short open. So as you guys can see, it's flipping red here, and if I would have started when I said so, that would have probably been a somewhat easy trade to make. But it didn't really go down too far red just then. But if it does continue, it would have been an easy trade to make, as you guys can see. So what I'm going to go ahead and do here, just kind of looking. This is like the first time I've done a video like this. So definitely working towards, getting a bit better with the analysis and things here as I'm rolling, you know what I mean? So that definitely would have been a nice start, especially if the trend there can continue downwards. But let's see, 23.4, 23,330. Oh, I didn't do that right. 23,300, 23,250. So if we're shorting 23,410, 23. So let's check the range. Let's say we were to go down to 23,720, 23,720, 23,720. That wouldn't be much of a gain there. So we'd actually have to push a bit more down. So let's say about 23.5. And we'd be looking at about 18% gain, which I'd probably take a bit soon. I'd take a heck of a lot sooner than that. So we're definitely going to sit here. We're going to kind of gauge around what range we're going to want to come in at. And it may take a bit, but I just wanted to get this video out. So I'll probably do I'll more than likely do a follow-up video later on today. But definitely I'm probably going to make a trade here in a minute, and we'll catch back in a few seconds here. All right, so we're going to ultimately go ahead and we're going to go with a short here. All right, guys, so we're going to ultimately go ahead and we're going to go with a short here. So once we get this confirmed here, we'll have our short open. Really wish I would have just opened it here, and we would have been green already, but it is what it is. And so far, it's been following the downtrend, and it should be coming down to here within the minute. And on the 5-minute chart, let's see where we are at. So this would be my stop loss point, which would be a bit above here. And the reason I chose this area is because we haven't really seen it come past this area within a bit of time today. So if it were to come past this area, that means something's obviously shifting, and I definitely want to get that stop loss triggered, as you guys can see here. And we haven't seen this area since here, so that's a strategic reason as to why I chose the $24,000 range, because we haven't really came back to 24,000 since the 23rd or the 24th of February. My bad. So we haven't seen it since the 24th of February. So if we do see it, it's obviously because we're getting a poke above, and that will trigger my stop loss and take me out of this trade. So we do have a bit of a better chance of coming down and touching this. We have a pretty high chance of getting a wick that could potentially come down about this far and put us in profit. So far our P&L right here is negative almost about 1%. So we're down about $4 for right now. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to wait on this trade, and whenever the trade is either close to being liquidated or in profit, we'll definitely go ahead and do an update on that, and we'll see where we are with our first trade here in the trading series. So I'm definitely excited to get this started, because I'm very, very interested to kind of just see where we can actually take this, because I feel like this is something that a lot of people don't really take into account with trading. Like, you can be a successful trader without actually making huge trades and taking huge profits and big risk to reward ratios all the time. You can actually just be successful with taking small amounts and taking calculated moves. So we're definitely going to go ahead and see where we could take this one here. Now, for right now, it's looking like we are kind of like in that in-between range here. And I probably should have waited a bit longer just to be safe. Probably should have waited at least until the equities open like I usually do. But I just wanted to get the video out, so because I'm going to be a little bit busy later on today. So if we do take a loss with the first trade, that's definitely more than okay. I'm still a little bit confident that we probably won't be taking the loss here, just based off of what I'm seeing here. So if we could come back down here, we should gravitate magnetate. We should gravitate down towards this range, somewhere down towards around here, but I'm going to play it safe. Like I said, I'm going to play disciplined, and if we come down and wick down towards this 23,600 level, we'll obviously be taking profits there. And let me check the information we've got here. So yep, that would be a exact 10% profit there, with a stop loss at 25%. Now, usually whenever I do things like this, if I'm going to do a trade like this and I'm not as confident in the trade, I'll usually go ahead and I'll have it at like a 15%, or yeah, I'll probably have around like 15 to 20% stop loss. But for right now, 24,000 was looking like a really, really good level to put the stop loss at. So I went ahead and stuck it around that range there. So I probably should have moved it back just a bit more, just in case we do get one of those wicks. But we'll see what happens here with this trade, guys. But anyways, that's all I've got for today's video. If you guys are interested in following this, definitely go ahead and do so on YouTube, and definitely go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. If you guys got any comments, leave them in the comment section below, because I'll also be whenever I got more time, because I'm obviously a little bit in a rush right now. Whenever I've got more time, I'll definitely be doing videos where like I'll go ahead and I'll check out just different charts and stuff that you guys want me to check out. Spilled some coffee on my hand, but I'll definitely go ahead and check out some charts that you guys want me to go ahead and check out, and we'll be doing things like that here. So far we're down about the 2%, so we'll keep it updated on this, and if I see it getting in a little bit closer, I may try to like rush into turning the camera on and getting the video, whether or not it's going to be liquidated or not. So if we're going in profit, if we're almost in profit or we are in profit, I'll go ahead and get the video started. If we're heading towards getting liquidated, I'll go ahead and get the video started as well, just so we can kind of see how that works as well here. So anyways, guys, that's all I've got for today's video. If you made it this far in the video, definitely appreciate you guys for watching, and really excited to kind of see where this series goes here, because it's only going to be for 30 days starting out. So that's a really, really short period of time, so I should be able to successfully get this whole thing done and actually get a series successfully completed, as you guys have seen with the track history with the series I've been starting. But I'm pretty pretty strong on getting this one completely set out and actually achieving those 30 days of trading and just keeping up with it. So anyways, guys, that's all I've got for today's video. Thanks for watching.